everyone. 2004 is almost over, and I would like to make a roundup of books that I am anticipating and excited to read for 2025. So these are my first 8 picks of books that I am interested in reading. I have another set of 8, but they didn't make it to the first set of 8. So yeah, these are the best ones. So first of all, I can't wait for Onyx Storm by Yarros to come out. I really want to read it. I'm going to get it on the first day, and I can't wait. And I'm going to lock myself in my room and not come out until I've finished it, maybe. I'm really looking forward to reading that one. Then I have Quicksilver, which I've heard so much about, by Callie Hart, who this book is said to have like a really a love interest that would do anything for the protagonist with a filthy mouth. So that's what I've heard about it, and that sounds good to me. So I'm going to give that a go. Then we have Anathema. Is that how you pronounce it, perhaps? By Carrie Lake, which I've also heard have altered people's perception of life. I'm not sure if that's right, but the reviews I've seen about it seems very good. So I would like to read that one. The Zodiac Academy. Yes, I haven't read it yet. I know like everyone's talking about it and saying that it's amazing and it's like everywhere, but no, I haven't read it. And it's something that I think I would really like, a kind of besetting magic. So yes, I'm going to have to get myself together to read it. That is by Caroline Peckham and Susanna Valenti. I hope I'm saying that right. Then we have Metal Slinger, which I have heard is between which is about a young girl who breaks a treaty, and then I've heard it so many twists and turns, and that the cliffhanger leaves you absolutely gobsmacked. So I'm looking forward to that. That's with Rachel Snydinger. Then we have Reigns of Shadows and Endings by Melissa K. Rochenrick. I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, that one also had very good feedback on it, and I am looking forward to reading that. And Two Twisted Crows by Rachel Gillig. And this one is also a lot of talk around this one, that they said that there's a duology, and that the second book is not disappointing from the first one, and that is really awesome. So from the reviews I've heard, that is one that I'm looking forward to as well as the last one on this page, which is Spark of the Ever Flame by Penn Cole. Also said to have a love interest that does anything for the woman, which seems to be the sort of theme I love reading about. So that's reoccurring in my reviews about books, because those are the books that I read. So yeah, I'm going to be jumping to that one as well. And if we jump across to the next slide with the next 8 books which didn't make it onto the first 8, we have Phantasma, which by Kaylee Smith, which is said to be Trials in a Haunted House. Also, a man who would do anything for the woman apparently worships her, and that the trials is supposed to sort of illustrate the 7 levels of hell. That I thought sounded really, really intriguing, because we have seen that sort of representation of hell in books and fantasy books previously, and I would love to see how it's done in this book as well. So that one I'm looking forward to read. We have Fear of Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. Dragons, again, picked for the dragons, and people is saying that it is well worth the read. So I'm going to be diving into that one this year, if I'm getting to it, and if I don't get other books in between. That seems also interesting. Then we have When the Moon Hatched from Sarah Parker. Also the same. Sounded really interesting from the reviews I've read. But yeah, I wondered if that one would jump up a little in the spacing, but let's see how it goes with my reading time this year and next year. But then Never Keep. I've heard mixed reviews on this one. This one is also by the same as the Zodiac Academy from Caroline Peckham and Susanna Valenti. So I was expecting this one could be good. Some people say it's super good with a lot of twists, and I've heard others say that the half mark of the book, the first half, was slow, but then everything sort of twisted together for the second half, and then the first half made more sense, so that it would actually be better when you read it the second time around. And I do like those type of books where you have when everything seems to be thought of beforehand and then it's written in. I like that sort of plots. So looking forward to see what that is as well. Then next up we have Bewitched by Laura Tassalasa, which is about these covens and the witches, and I've heard that the magic systems should be really good and that it's well worth a read as well, so I'm going to be looking into that one. Then we have The Serpent of the Wings of Night. Also, again, heard lots of goods about this book. This book is written by Carissa Broadbent, and people are also saying that the third, I actually heard reviews about the third book, which is supposed to be really good. I'm not sure why they're not mentioning the second one, but they give very good reviews for the first and the third, so I was interested to see what that one was all about. Then we have Nocticardia by Kerry Lake, and this one will depend on how I found the other book, Anathema, and if that one was a good read, then I will jump onto this one as well. And then lastly, I have put Guild by Raven Kennedy, which I had two other books as competed for the last slot here. But this was about a caged mage, I believe, who was caged by someone that was the love interest later on, maybe. Something like that. And I think this one took the spot. So let's see how it ends up in 2025. But these are my reads. This is what I'm sort of having my eyes on. If you think that there's another book that should bump these ones down, put it in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, I wish you a very good day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.